One of the most integral components of a man's overall attractiveness is his hair. In fact, a recent study confirmed that hair was the third most important element after eyes and mouth. And before diving deep into this video, no, there is no one-size-fits-all hairstyle. The only thing you need to look for is a hairstyle that works in harmony with your specific facial features. Something that kind of subtly disguises your flaws while promoting your more positive facial features and attributes. Number one, facial contrast. Now, I typically like to reference Timothée Chalamet. I just think he has a really cool, distinct look that he's absolutely maximized. And obviously, as you can see, he's a great looking guy. However, with the wrong grooming choices, it can definitely hinder his potential, like with anybody. So doing a quick breakdown on Timothy, his face shape is undeniably masculine, while his facial features are more on the feminine side, kind of giving him that pretty boy look. But as you can see, short-haired Timothy didn't really receive as much notoriety as his long-haired look did, because having that contrast of having a more square-like face shape paired with a more softer, rounded hairstyle adds some contrast. Same goes with eyebrows. I mean, I know this is kind of a different topic, but if you take a look at Justin Bieber, for instance, his eyebrows, in contrast, are usually a few shades darker than the rest of the hair on his head. Number two, facial third proportions. Now, let's go ahead and dig a little deeper here. The most important thing to take into consideration when choosing your hairstyle is your facial third proportions. Individuals with a high set hairline, kind of like me, or for those who may be receding even, tend to look the best with some hair kind of covering the forehead due to the disproportionately large upper third. This way, it can kind of create an illusion of more proportionate facial thirds. Logan Paul is a great example of this. Cillian Murphy is another one I could think of, as well as your boy, Drexler. Yeah, I got one of those white guy hairlines that I have to constantly try and disguise. And now on the opposite end, if your upper third is more on the smaller side, a hairstyle that is styled upwards is more ideal and kind of balances things out a little better. Which kind of leads me into number three, bitemporal width. Similarly, your bitemporal width, or the width of your forehead, can sometimes play a minor role as well. Those with a shorter width can pretty much rock anything, any length on the sides, while those with a wider width should stick to shorter sides rather than long. Hey, again though, I don't think this is absolutely critical. Jeez. I don't think this is absolutely critical or mandatory by any means. It's just something to kind of keep in mind for yourself the next time you are choosing a hairstyle and you want it to best suit your face. Now, before discussing face shape and the importance of that, I do want to go ahead and just quickly encourage you guys to click the link down below, get 20% off plus free shipping plus 2 free gifts at manscaped.com. Manscaped is today's sponsor, and as most of you know, this is a brand that I use for all of my below the waist grooming. And now they just released their new 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner, which I'm a huge advocate of. It's a perfect solution for those of you who are like me, who just like to keep things simple and cut your showering time in half. It includes premium ingredients and antioxidants to ensure that your hair is being fed with the right nutrition to keep it nice and healthy. It includes coconut water, green tea, aloe, turmeric, and sage. And to go hand in hand with that, Manscaped just dropped their body wash. And yes, both of these products do have that amazing signature Manscaped scent. And thanks to the premium hydrating ingredients, both are a perfect solution to keep your hair and skin silky smooth during these cold, dry months. Last note, as always, feel free to check out the Lawnmower 4.0, the ultimate body hair trimmer that is waterproof and includes skin-safe technology. So again, click the link down below, get 20% off plus free shipping plus 2 free gifts. Don't miss out. Moving on, number 4, face shape. Now, there's plenty of videos out there. I'm sure you guys have seen them, so I'm gonna keep this brief. If you have an oval face shape, pretty much anything goes for you. You're pretty blessed. You can rock almost anything. If you have more of a square face, buzz cuts, French crops, and quiffs are definitely a great look for you. For rectangular or longer face shapes, I definitely say just to refrain from having too much volume. Go for something more relaxed, like a side part or more longer hairstyle. If you're real round, then I would suggest go for something that gives your face some length. Go for a longer top, of course, shorter sides, maybe a pompadour, quiff. Nothing too drastic though, all you need is just a little volume boost, that's all. If you got a triangular face shape, then you're gonna wanna balance your face out a bit. Maybe have some fuller sides, no thick, intense beard, as it can make your face look even more bottom heavy. For the diamond shaped faces, I think you guys are pretty blessed as well. With some good genetics, you can pretty much go for anything. However, if you have a smaller, more undersized chin, a beard can definitely help fill that out. And with all this in mind, again, I wouldn't be too fixated on all these rules. Keep them in mind, yes, but also don't be afraid to color outside the lines a little bit. right? See how it goes. There's plenty of men out there that I've seen that have broken these grooming rules and that ended up just looking really dope just due to their own personal facial features. Number 5, scale back. Now, I know I've been overemphasizing this a lot within this last year, but it's just so critical, and I've been seeing so many dudes, especially in this little hair community online thing that we got going on, just not listening. If you really want to maximize yourself as a man, then you also got to learn how to just not try so hard. Learn how to just kind of scale things back a little bit. And this goes with everything. Adding way too much product into your hair, having just way too much volume, or having these super intricate, detailed hairstyles or beards for that matter. Or what I've been seeing a lot lately too is just overly manicured eyebrows. Unless, if you're intentionally looking to go for a more feminine look, then all power to you. Number 6, creating more body. Now this is very important, especially for those of you dudes out there that have very thin and fine hair. You gotta thicken things up and add that body. And you'll be very surprised of when you do this how more handsome you look. It's crazy. And you can easily do this by applying a pre-styler before blow drying. Something like a sea salt spray works really well. And then after your hair is nice and blow dried, you're gonna absolutely need a nice matte or low shine based product. Something like a clay is perfect. And this combo is perfect because it'll create an illusion as if you have more hair than you actually do. By the way, my hair product brand Shavu does have a huge Cyber Monday sale going on right now. Don't miss out on this. I'll put all the information down below. And also, just real quickly, for all of my sold out Shavu advocates out there, I am finishing up a product right now that is out of this world. I mean, talk about body and thickness. We'll be dropping this product very soon in 2022. I've been working on it all year long just to get it just perfect, just right, and I feel like I just nailed it on this last sample. If any of you guys want more updates on this, be sure to follow us on Instagram at Shavu or sign up for our text community. But anyways, revisiting the topic of creating more body, you also got to be very mindful, especially for those of you even with thicker hair, even by applying heavier products such as pomades or gels especially. This can really thin out the appearance of your hair, which is definitely not a benefiting factor by any means. So when you use these products, just be very mindful and proceed with caution. Number 7, obviously going in for a constant trim is very important, especially for you dudes out there with the real hairy, who get the real hairy long-haired hairs in the back. Number 8, here's a good one. Now, let's go ahead and actually discuss what most women prefer according to studies. As most of you would guess, shorter hairstyles are the most preferred look by women. And by the way, quick note, if you're gonna go for something long and looked at as more feminine, then usually a more masculine face is required. Remember contrast. You can easily achieve this just by genetics, or if you can grow a beard, that can definitely add in some ruggedness, some more masculine traits. So that can help out a bit too. And now check this out. The most important tip that I'm probably gonna give you today is this. Number 9. Now, this is not so much a hairstyling hack, but it's more so a hack for hairstyling. And that's simply just to have a more lean, slim, and chiseled face. I mean, really, no matter what face shape you have, having a more leaner face is going to give you way more options. You'll be able to open up yourself to hairstyles that would have never looked good on you before. And the only way to get a more slimmer, more chiseled face, it's not by doing weird facial exercises, it's not by mewing, it's by diet and lowering your overall body fat percentage. Even if you are a fairly skinny dude and you still have a kind of chubby, filled out face, more than likely you can still lower your body fat percentage and get that weight off of your face. All in all, the more chiseled you are in the face, the more hairstyles are just gonna naturally look good on you. That's just the way it is, that's just the way of the game. And for most of you, that's just cutting down the calories a little bit, maybe getting on a diet, tracking your macros, tracking your daily calorie intake, and just losing that body fat. And no, you can't target where you wanna lose body fat at, just as you can't do more sit-ups to lose belly fat. It's an overall type thing, right? And depending on genetics, your face may be one of the first things to lose fat when you're on a diet, or maybe one of the last. For me personally, it's one of the last. That's just how my genetics work. Meaning, you know, I lose fat in my stomach area, in my arms area, and things like that before I even start to lose weight in my face. My face fat is one of the last things to go, so I have to get fairly low in my overall body fat percentage to even get that chiseled face. And that's just how genetics work sometimes. I've made many videos on this topic of getting a more chiseled, leaned out face, so I'll be sure to link that right there for you if you want to check it out. So hey, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thumbs up if you dug today's video, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace always.